Quality over quantity. Quality over quantity. It's me.
Yeah, it's me.
Here we are with the Dave, the DD from the 305.
305-954-786. That was actually my social.
That was you just gave that out. That's great. I'll be sure to change that up when I remix it there. Or I'll just make it louder.
How you doing?
How are you? It's been a year, right?
It's been a year.
It's been a year since you were last here.
It's been a year I was here. We were working on a song for a whole day here.
We did 2 songs that day, right?
Oh yeah, we knocked 2 out.
We did a song called Payday.
Uh-huh.
And I think we recorded that first, and then we did another song on a live stream, which was one that we're going to play tonight. Once in a while.
We did once in a while here, and we were just like working on tracks. And then those 3 songs that I think we eventually did here ended up turning into an EP that's on Spotify now called Dave Daniels Can't Play Nice.
Nice.
I think it's just called
Can't Play Nice.
Can't Play Nice.
Yeah. And then we did, since then you did another record. We're just kind of babbling here at the front end of this, but since then you did another record in the Florida room in Florida, right?
Yeah, I just got inspired by what we did in Colorado here, and I was like, I want to do more of that. And I think meeting you and knowing that this was capable across state lines was inspirational, so I just took to a good room in Florida and just started laying down as many tracks as I possibly could. And
that must have been a cool process for you.
It was in the middle of the summer, and I had to turn all the air conditioning units off, so it was sweltering to get a good sound. But I think what we got is good, and it's going to be out in like 2 weeks.
Awesome. This is perfect timing.
Yeah, man.
This is your little promotional tour.
Yeah, and I appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, if you guys are just joining us, we have Dave Daniels with us. He's a songwriter from Miami. And maybe we will play a song that so the first time that we got together on Volume.com, we had our great friend Ben Holst and you. Ben Holst was in Atlanta, and you were in Miami, and I was here, and you played us a demo of the song we're about to play. And then the second week, I think you had a scratch track for us or something, and then we had Jeremy Lawton in here playing keys and Paul McDaniel playing bass, and I played drums. And so we did a basic track, and then we sent it back to Ben, and he threw on all this stuff and guitars and background vocals and so forth. So anyway, this song came out of a live stream, actually.
That's right.
Called Cannonball. And I'm a big fan of it, and I guess we should just
I know
play
you
it.
like this one, Brian. Let's do it.
It's one of my favorites. Here we go.
Cannonball girl crazy out the window, taking off her jeans and she's jumping in the pool. Cannonball girl, I was made to love you, running through the yard just like a desperate little fool. And I will love you when our endless summer fades. Look above you, and you know you see my name. The tall pines and the streets that we used to walk in your bedroom, like a ghost when she talks. Cannonball girl, crazy out the window, taking off her jeans and she's jumping in my pool. Cannonball girl, I was made to love you, running through the yard just like a desperate little fool. In the deep end, I will try to hold my breath through the water. I can still see you, I guess, when my time comes. Through that water I'll explode, crash down on me. I can feel my cannonball girl. jumping in the pool. Cannonball girl, I was made to love you. Run through the yard in a desperate little fool. Cannonball girl, crazy out the window, taking off her jeans, she's jumping in the pool. Cannonball girl, I was made to love you. Running through the yard just like a desperate little fool.
Yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one. When did you? Well, I got to get back. We got to go back to the beginning, right? Because that's what we do. That's what we do.
That sounded good, fellas. That sounded really good.
Yeah. We just got Dave in here. Got the fellas together. We're going to talk to the fellas later. So Dave, I know you're from. I don't know. Are you from Miami?
Born and raised.
Born and raised in Miami. Okay. And then you mentioned to me that your dad kind of pushed you. He said, whatever you're going to do, why don't you do it right?
Yeah.
And so when you were a youngin', like 14, 15 or something like that, you were like recording, or 18, 19, you were recording in studios?
Yeah. So we talked about that. I think I hope my dad's watching.
I hope Dad's watching.
What's up, Dad? I was a baseball player my whole life, and then I took a trip to Colorado when I was 16 on Outward Bound, and we hiked those big 14ers near this, like Grand Junction, like out there in the southwest corner of the state. And I was journaling a lot. I was telling somebody this yesterday, and my journals turned into songs, and I only know like 6 chords, maybe 5 chords, and I did this 14-day trip, and I came back off the mountain, whatever, and I was
off the mountain, bro,
right? And I was like, baseball's not where it's at for me anymore. I love this guitar thing. I love songs, and I immediately had a band. I wasn't that great, but I was courageous, and I had really good musicians around me. I have a knack for that. So we just gigged, and I was writing, and my dad was like, well, if you're going to do it, you're going to treat it like a business, and you're going to do it right. And, we were lucky enough to get into like old, well, they're not old, they weren't old then, but like reel-to-reel studios, and like learn how to like record, and like learn what not to do. And like we were using like those old 2-inch tapes, and like punching in, and like we were like 19, 18, 17-year-old kids. Like, we didn't get a record deal or anything. We won some pretty cool contests, and we were pretty good. But, that was some good direction of like, this isn't just for, it's good to play at a party, but like it isn't a party, you know what I mean? Like, take your art seriously. And that was a really good lesson that I learned, I think.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad. Love you, Dad.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you got into this as a kid, blah, blah, blah. You start doing that, and then you go up to Atlanta eventually?
Yeah, I took off for college at Florida State.
My wife went there.
I didn't know Jesse went there.
Yeah.
And we have some other Northern Florida folks in the building.
We got a lot of Florida tonight.
There's a lot of Florida stuff going on, which could go 2 ways. But, and then I played a lot, and I learned how to play better in North Florida with a lot of good musicians around FSU and that area. And then I just kept going north, and I ended up in Atlanta and bigger scene. And, it was just, I kept moving north, and I kept being around better scenes and great musicians and things like that. So something rubbed off in the Deep South, I think, in terms of how to write a better song, how to sing better, how to play better,
Yeah.
So,
well, you definitely got an education from somewhere. So we're psyched that you're...
I came into music through the back door. So
yeah.
I guess.
Well, so when you were in Florida after this, after you came here last year, and you did your songs from the Florida Room,
yeah,
you wrote one that I'm a sucker for ballads, and so the next one we're playing. Is there any story behind that, or you don't have to tell us the story behind it if you want to? But.
Yeah, there's just not really. Everything is always like semi-autobiographical,
sure.
But this song is called "Lifted." I think there's a line at the end of it that talks about I don't know what the line is, but it's just the idea that everybody has some kind of thing that they need to get them like to the place where they want to go. You know, that's something that lights them up, something that makes them feel grounded, something that makes them feel solid. So like there's these, you know, the first line of the song is, you know, I hate it when you're stoned. I never meant to be this sober. You know, there's a person that likes to, you know, indulge and a person that doesn't. But, you know, the other person, like, there's different characters, but everybody has like this way of wanting to connect to something in a higher consciousness. They just happen to be in conflicting routes. Does that make sense?
Yes, I'll buy that.
So everybody wants to get lifted is kind of the whole thing, you know?
Well, speaking of that, let's play it. Should we play it?
Yeah, I like this.
Awesome tune. So I'm going to count Scott in, and I think, Scott, you kind of come in with a piano thing, right? All right, here's Lifted by Dave Daniels.
You know I hate it when you're stoned. I never meant to be this sober. I guess we're right where we belong. Ah, but tonight I can't come over. Now you can't connect with me, but I don't blame it on that strain of weed. Something keeps fucking with my head. I'm having those dreams again, where I'm lifted, shifting, turn around and twisted on a darkened sea in the middle of a storm. Lifted, swimming, the ocean currents ripping. Will I see you if I make it to the shore? You know, sometimes I wish that I was drunk. I wish I was 27 with my Georgia friends, but I never made it in that club. And it's too late to start again. So I will lay me down to sleep. The Seroquel will keep my conscience clean, but I can't see her through the pills, like a fox headed for the hills. She's lifted, shifting, running hard, but she's missing through the northwest woods, looking for a home. She's turning and yearning, the night forest is burning. She will make it there before the dream is gone. drifted, shifting. The chemicals are spinning through our nerves just to get us through one night. Morning daylight, the sunrise in your bedroom. Hey, it's alright, we'll be clean again and grateful for the light, for the light, for the light, for the light, for the light. And grateful for the light.
It's pretty awesome, man.
Thanks.
Thanks for writing that.
Look at all the music coming out of these songs, man. This is
Yeah.
the first time I've ever played them live. Thank you guys. This is
We have official conclusion that says, I live for this. Official conclusions. Thanks for checking it out. Yeah, this is a blast. I mean, so Dave and we just met, 2 years ago online, right?
we met. Yeah, Volume
So to
brought us
speak,
together.
Volume brought us together, yeah.
And I have to say that because of meeting you and because of Volume and having a platform to stream, it's, I got inspired to write a couple songs and inspired to write more, and then I had like a dozen, and it's revitalized, a sleeping
Songwriter, yeah.
songwriting period for me.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful for the platform and for you and everybody involved. It's been great.
Yeah, it's been a blast, and it's been fun. It was nuts. Today he walks in and he's like, I got a new song.
Yeah, we demoed a new tune.
I wrote it on the plane.
It's good.
And he's like, it's a banger. And I was just like, can you play some for me? And so he starts playing it, and I'm like, dude, can you play a little bit? Can you give us a little taste? Or is that in the wrong key? Is that going to
I can do it. No, but I was like, we should just do the song like a tune-up thing.
Yeah, I'd love to. I mean, if you were in town longer and we had time, it's pretty fun. Just give us a little taste.
Oh man.
Does it have a title yet?
Yeah, it's called I See a Dark Place.
And you were saying you don't know if a male or a female sings it yet.
I think a girl will. A woman or a girl or female could sing this song. I don't know if it's something I could sing.
Give us a taste. I might jump in with you for a second, just because. We appreciate it when people tune in.
Running out of time, running out of place. Catch me in the corner trying to make me nervous. Running out of time, running out of space. Middle of my prime and my saving grace. In the right direction or it's going in circles. Middle of my prime, my saving grace. C-sharp. See, but you go when you're nervous. You take your hands off the wheel. Stuck in emotion and drifting. B flat. This is no time to feel. This is no time. Because I see a dark place, like a table that's meant for two. Stuck out on the highway, underneath the blood red killer moon.
It's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's gonna be a banger.
I don't know.
Thanks for having the guts to just get off the plane and show up with your guitar. So now we have to retune.
Yeah. Sorry about all the tuning.
That's all right. We appreciate it when.
The good news is that this next song is so self-explanatory that we don't even have to do a big intro.
No. And it's on the new record. It's called Florida Man, right?
Yeah.
We represent Florida tonight. We have Bradley Morse from Florida.
Hey there.
We have Joe Mazza, who went to the University of Miami, right? So we got 3 out of the 5 of us in here have some Florida. And my grandmother lived in Sarasota.
There you go.
So
Florida adjacent.
I spent a lot of time in Sarasota, believe me.
Our band is
Sarasota's
either going to be
gorgeous,
called My Grandmother Lived in Sarasota or Teenage Barbecue.
Yeah, that's one of them.
This is called Florida Man.
Okay, I'll count us in. We'll get going here.
Summertime in Florida, no one's messing with the heat. Those motherless mosquitoes nearly swept me off my feet. But the joke was all on them. I taste like whiskey when I bleed. So me and those bloodsuckers, we went back to my house to watch TV. But there's only one thing that I can't stand. It's when they call me Florida Man. I flip the TV station to watch the local news. Another politician with the education blues. A python in the lobby, a pit bull in the school. Guy from Collier County selling AK-47s at a public pool. But there's still one thing that I can't stand. It's when they call me Florida Man. Yeah. So maybe we're a little eccentric. That don't make us fools. We're the Hurricane Ice States. There's nothing to fear but plenty to lose. Take me home. Now I ain't superstitious. We got water issues here. No one will be laughing when our panthers disappear. But I can't walk on water, and I don't think I'll float. Ooh. So if you wanna save the ocean, the beaches or the glades, you better vote. And that's why my Uncle Sam keeps shaking his head at the Florida Man. Through Miami they travel, and Disney every year. Tourists are tearing up our turnpikes and drinking all our beers. They stop at every pit stop, call us rednecks, freaks, and queers. But the asshole in the mirror is always much closer than they appear. Yeah. That I can't stand when they call me Florida Man. Take it. So maybe we're a little eccentric, and that don't make us fools.
So where's Collier County? Because I don't know where that is.
Like, southwest of Miami.
Southwest Miami.
It's like, it's where all the Panthers are.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a blast. So, you are. Well, I want to read your little bio because you gave it to me. You said you wanted to read it.
I would read my bio. Make sure I'm not lying.
Yeah. Well, I like the quote here. I'll back up. Dave Daniels is a singer-songwriter from Miami, Florida.
True.
A new EP, Can't Play Nice, was released in February 2023 through Volume Records. Mm-hmm. Another album to be released in August 2023. Live shows will begin in 2023, over 100 live streaming shows have happened since 2020. Mm-hmm. Dave plans to play shows with a revolving cast of characters.
Yeah. I'm doing it right now.
Yeah, we're a cast and we're characters and we're definitely revolving. So volume.com/Dave Daniels is your streaming site.
That is true.
And your Instagram is on the fly 1982.
Yeah.
And while we're here, on the fly, you're out here to fish. You're going fishing tomorrow.
I'm going to fish as much as humanly possible.
And you're a massive fisherman. I
love fishing.
Yeah.
But, I don't have a boat.
You don't have a boat?
I don't have a boat.
Okay, well, you go to the beach and toss it in there?
I had a boat.
Oh, yeah.
Going on the ocean.
So you wrote a
but
song.
I have a kayak. That's all that I need.
So you wrote a song called Just Like a Hook. Now, is that a song hook or is that a fishing hook?
Exactly.
A little of both.
I would have named the song Hook, but there already is a really good song named Hook with the Blues Traveler people.
Oh, yeah.
It's a really good song. So
they're out touring with our friends Big Head Todd right now.
Oh, man.
Running around the country.
Cool. So, yeah, Just Like a Hook is about... that's one of the weirdest... That's as, weird as I get in terms of, I have no idea what that song's about. So I love it, but I don't know what it's about at all.
Well, let's play it and see if we can figure it out together. Just Like a Hook.
Yeah, let's just play it.
All right. So I'll count us in, and we're all in together, right?
Give me 1 second.
Oh, yeah, take your time.
That was my second.
Okay. Here comes Just Like a Hook, Dave Daniels.
Sake, I used to shake it off and forsake it all. I just couldn't shake all the salt from the sea. Then out in time and in space, I just could not seem to escape. And drifting away, I was barely awake. I was lost in a dream. But the time she finally took, she hurt me just like a hook. I'm a fish thrown out to the sea. Climbing back down from the waterline low, I saw the stars in the spores like the night that we climbed up the river rocks slow. Hey, giving a fly, and with your heart of gold, we sang the songs of our soul as you slept in my arms as the riverbed rose. Now that the time is finally done, she hurt me like a hook. rocks and the trees. There's a fire on top of the mountain, it seems, and it's burning now. But we're learning how to cut through the woods to the shelter we need. The ocean is scarred, the healing is said to wash away all of the lives that we led on the riverbed. Now the golden lake, we're building a mold, and it's never too late. And the time she finally took, she hugged me just like a hug. She hugged me just like a hug. Now my fish thrown back to the sea. The dream of life comes to me.
Yeah. Yeah, Dave.
Sounded good, fellas.
That was awesome. Speaking of fellas, we got fellas in here. We have Joe Mazza on the guitar, ladies and gentlemen, who went to the University of Miami,
There you.
and he plays with everybody in Denver.
There you.
And what have you been working on lately? I know you have a big thing at the DCPA on Monday.
Yeah, a couple of theater things out there, and of course, lots of things with your across the street neighbor Eben.
Yes, Mr. Evan Grace.
The 89s who have been here at the Wreckingroom.
Done a couple of them, I think.
2-3 times.
Yeah, yeah. And then you've got the family. The family is very gifted in music.
Yeah, the family band. We did our annual gig already though, so
That's a Dazzle gig you
that
guys
was in
do?
June. So yeah, you got to wait till like a whole other year.
So next year, and then they're going to move into a new location, right?
Yeah,
Coming
they're
in?
actually moving in a couple weeks. So
Look forward to that.
yeah.
Awesome. And we got Bradley over here
Hey there.
on bass. Last time we saw Bradley was
Nice
with
fill.
Taylor Shea, right? We had this same group together,
Yeah.
and that was an awesome, really
so much fun.
awesome
Yeah,
one.
yeah, totally.
Thank you guys for doing that.
Yeah, totally.
That was really really cool. So the
Yeah.
Gas Pops, you guys been out doing some stuff?
Been doing some stuff. Yeah.
Yeah?
We've just been playing around and yeah, got some exciting news coming up, but
But you can't
I-
break it tonight.
I don't know if we can break it tonight.
Okay.
But yes.
I don't think we're allowed yet.
I don't
All
think we're
right.
allowed yet.
All right.
Yes, but it's exciting.
Top secret.
Yes.
That's great. That's great. So we're renting, both you and Scott, from the
Yes.
Gas Pops. There will
Yeah.
be a bill at the end of the night. And then-
It's a hefty fee.
Yeah.
but you know, you didn't have to load in any gear. You know.
No,
you,
this is sweet. You
just-
have
just walk
quite the
right in.
space here, Brian.
So-
Seriously, this is awesome.
Thanks.
I love rolling
Let's give
down
it
the
up
road.
for Brian.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is
okay.
amazing.
Everybody
Heck
clap
yeah.
themselves
Heck
up.
yeah.
Super fun.
Yeah.
Thanks, you guys. And Scott was here, and he did. There's one up online right now, and it's called Organonymous, I believe. It's my little series where we don't know who the organ player is. Get it? Anonymous. And Scott came in, and we had Gabe Mervine,
Uh-huh.
and
Tim Wendell.
Tim Wendell.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tim.
Yeah, it was a lot
dude.
of fun.
Yeah,
It
we had
was
a
lot of
blast,
fun.
and so that's all up. All this stuff is up on volume. If you look down below this page that we are streaming on, you can just flip through and find all these things. They're actually all they're properly labeled now, and so yeah, just find a Scott Coulter.
Sweet. I
one.
gotta check that out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check that one out.
It's really fun.
It's high quality content. It's high quality content.
We try to keep it high quality around here.
Content is king.
So then I like this quote, Dave.
Thank you.
It says, "I've always had my eye toward the Mount Rushmore of American songwriters.
Yeah.
Dylan, Petty, Springsteen, Zevon,
Yeah.
Neil Young. It's impossible to shake off those influences. But I think for this new album, I wanted to see if I could look towards some other monumental musicians that I admire. Cat Power, Patti Smith, David Byrne, War on Drugs, Waxahachie, even Tool. Some of this music's just in my bloodstream no matter what, like DNA. I accept it, and it's nice to have new blood in these songs. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You're bringing all of it together, and you're not fighting it.
Well, you gotta. I mean, like you have to own who your influences are. I think it's hard to. You'll just never. Like you can't shake it. It's just
Yeah.
always gonna be in your playing.
Yeah.
You know, I'm always gonna. You know, I'm always gonna. People are always gonna say like when I'm walking down the street, they're like, "Hey, you look like Brad Pitt." You know, it's like crazy for me. It's very difficult. It's hard, but that's just what it is, Brian. You know, that's how I have to own it.
That's right.
So, but yeah, with those songwriters, I mean, geez, those are like that's how you learn. Those guys and gals.
That is the way.
Yeah, learned to write from
For
Brad
me.
Pitt, huh?
So then, so last time again, once we were here, we did this on a stream, this song with our friend Ben Holst, and right, is that once in a while next?
Yeah.
And we had Jeremy Lawton, who's out with Big Head Todd right now in Blues Traveler. He's a keyboard player. He was here, and Paul McDaniel was playing bass, and we sat here and we talked and we
We made a song.
we made a song. Yeah. So
We could have done that with that song tonight. We could.
yeah, I know.
We
But we have to get you off to your camping trip. So we need to make sure that
I have
we get.
to go camping.
Yeah, he's going camping and
What if I
fishing.
come down from the mountain and I decide I need to like quit something else? Maybe I shouldn't go camping.
Well, no, you got to enjoy your time while you're out here.
I'm happy to be in Colorado. I've never had a bad time.
That's right. We're gonna make it even better with this song.
Even in traffic, it's pretty. You know, you're like, oh wow, mountains. I'm in traffic. This is fucking great.
There will be
Seems
no
blank.
traffic tonight, I guarantee you.
Okay.
Okay, well, this song's called Once in a While, and this is Dave Daniels.
Let's go. I got a friend, she spent 25 years locked in her basement collecting her tears. She sold them all to a rich man in Spain who couldn't cry but wanted the pain. She burned out her basement, got out in the world, and bought herself a golden smile. That's why it helps to get your heart broken once in a while. Ooh. It helps to get your heart broken once in a while. And I got a woman, she's completely insane. She rents a duplex up in my brain. I've tried to leave her, but both of us know she can always win me back when she wiggles those toes. And I give up women who could resist legs long as a country mile. That's why it helps to get your heart broke once in a while. It helps to get your heart broke once in a while. Let's go. 'Cause there are some people who will say you just can't play nice these days. This love's not a plaything. It's fire and ice. That you can make love like you make a fire. First you find a good match and then wait for the flame to catch. And in the beginning man needed a mate. The Lord sent him up on a blind date. But Adam protested, he said, hey man, does she have a friend? You know, just in case things don't work out in the end. And God said to Adam, you're out here alone, man. It's you and the lonely wild. That's why it helps to get your heart broke once in a while. Yes, it helps to get your heart broke once in a while. One more time.
once in a while. Let's go.
Little improv from the album recording.
Sure.
That's fun. Take a little jump. So when you were with Ben Holst producing,
Never heard. Yeah. What?
Ben Holst, you know Ben Holst.
I know Ben Holst.
Okay. Ben Holst is a producer in Atlanta, and he's produced lots and lots and lots of your records.
That's true.
And was this next song from that session?
I have made, including this record, 4 recording projects with Ben. This song is from my second recording project with Ben. This is from A Place to Put a Dream. Yeah.
But there's only, I think, 2 up on Spotify, I believe.
With Ben.
With
Yeah, there's Just Like Ghosts. It was 2009. Place to Put a Dream is 2012. And then all the new stuff there's like 7 singles that we just put out the last month. No, I'm sorry, the last like 5 months we've been putting out singles for the new album, which comes out on August 3rd.
All right.
And the new album is called All in Good Time.
Perfect.
So
Well, there's a little break in there, so that makes sense.
there was I never thought of that. Literally, I just thought of that. Yeah.
So we have a song that
an
you
old
guys
song.
did
Yeah.
called "Got One," which is
Yeah.
kind of bluesy, kind of funky. I didn't really pick that up from you in your thing, because I had your playlist on, and like all of a sudden this song hits, and I'm just like, wait a minute, that's
Yeah, there's like funk and it's very metersy, but I wanted to work on that album because I never worked with. I charted horns, you know what I mean. I don't have a background in like music, so like in terms of like technical stuff. So I was like, let's do some horn stuff, let's do some string stuff, and we got to do that. But I have a big like jam band background, like in my teens, and then like a big blues background, and like I have big ears, like physically, and
did those headphones fit? Okay.
they're clipping.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of like not just like poppy, folky, singer-songwritery, acoustic-y stuff, but yeah,
Well,
sometimes you gotta just scream a little bit and
I love
like,
the fact
get
that
James
we're-
Brownsy.
that we're rocking this kind of stuff. So maybe you and I start off the top, or no, Scott and I think. We're gonna get this one kicking.
And maybe Joe with the I don't know, we can get loose. It's okay, you know?
blessings before things get worse. I got there's two things that keep me safe from harm. Got two things that keep me safe from harm. And my music and my makeup. Please keep me warm. Yeah. 'Cause I got over $1,000 in the bank. That's right. I just bought me 2 cars, one I only drive at night. 7 deadly sins and 8 wonders of the world. They don't mean a thing if I can't get you, girl. But I got you. Yes, I got you. Somebody take it, please. All right, Joe. I got three angels hanging around the door. I got 3 angels hanging around the door. And I know they'll be here forever, 'cause you don't live here anymore. No, you don't.
Little blues. Little blues from the man in the booth.
Ooh.
This one is so much more relaxed than
Ugh.
last time.
I started like
Last time you had
Fools.
last time he and Ben had climbed a 13er or 14er the night before,
yeah.
the day before, and they came back. I mean, they were ragged. They showed up here, and I was like feeding them coffee. I was like, okay, we got 4 hours. You know,
It was great though, man.
it was really fun.
I love this. I love doing this. This is playing live, you know, like I said, this is like you go to the park and you get a pickup game going with people you never met and you're like, all right, we're going to work this out. This is great. I'm like, man, I got some ringers though. So
Yeah, I'm so thankful to have you guys come up here and do this. This is really, really fun.
Thanks for having us, Brian.
Yeah, man. We'll do it again. We'll keep them coming. So we're going to play a song by probably your biggest influence, I would think.
one of them.
Yeah. And this is a certain version. From what I understand, there's like 25 versions of this song or something.
Well, yes.
And you
There's
kind of
but
latched
he
on
did.
to
He did. This is a Bob Dylan song,
Mm-hmm.
and he did put it on an album that came out in 2001.
Mm-hmm.
People call that like one of his comeback records, but I don't think he ever went anywhere. But Sheryl Crow has recorded it, and the Chicks, I guess I am supposed to call them the Chicks.
The
now?
Chicks, yeah.
Okay. They recorded it, but then they release all these bootleg versions that are like official bootleg versions. So like you can hear him working on the songs and like crafting the songs. And like in terms of his music, if somebody were like, "What's your favorite Bob Dylan song?" I would say this song.
This is the one.
This is it, and that's taken me a long time to be like. I mean, it'll change tomorrow, but I
Right.
think like overall, this is a perfect song. Yeah.
Let's do it. It's called Mississippi, right?
Yeah, I hope I do it justice. That's a line of the song. I could never do it justice.
Right on.
In
Let's give it a
reason
shot.
and rhyme. Let me sure I'm in tune.
Yeah.
Or not.
Altitude tuning.
Altitude.
Altituning.
I knew you were gonna say that. You're a man of many puns, like myself.
The same ones over and over again.
Okay. And then the 7. All right, little piano, and we're on our way.
Can you give him a little piano?
I'll come in with you.
Can you? Are you getting? Do you have enough in your headphones?
Yeah, I think so. Oh yeah.
Cool.
Hold on a second. I can hear it.
We tune because we care. Dave tunes because he cares.
Yeah. Go ahead. Every step of the way, we walk the line. Your days are numbered, so are mine. And time is piling up. We struggle and we stray, all boxed in with nowhere to escape. The city's just a jungle with more games to play. We're trapped in the heart of it, trying to get away. I was raised in the country, I've been working in the town. I've been in trouble ever since I put my suitcase down. I had nothing for you, had nothing before. I don't have anything for myself anymore. The sky's full of fire and the pain's pouring down. Nothing you can sell me, I can't see you around. And all the powers of
expression and the thoughts so sublime, they can never do you justice in reason or rhyme. But there's only one thing that I did wrong. I stayed in Mississippi for a day too long. But the devil's in the alley, heels kicking in the stall. Say anything you want, oh, I have heard it all. I was thinking about all the things Rosie said. I was dreaming I was sleeping in Rosemary's bed, walking through the leaves, falling through the tree, feeling like a stranger that nobody sees. There's so many things that we never could undo. I know you're sorry, I'm sorry too. And some people will offer the hand and some won't. Last night I knew you, tonight I don't. And I need something strong to distract my mind. I'm gonna look at you till my eyes go blind. Well, I got here following that southern star. I crossed that river just to be where you are. And there's only one thing that I did wrong. I stayed in Mississippi for a day too long. Now my ship's been split to splitters, and it's sinking fast, drowning in the poison. Got no future, got no past. But my heart is not weary, it's alive and it's free. I got nothing but affection for everyone that's been with me. Now everybody's moving, if we ain't already there. Everybody's got to move somewhere. So stick with me, baby. Stick with me somehow. Things will start to get interesting right about now. And my clothes are wet, they're tied on my skin, not as tight as they're gonna let I paint myself thin. And I know the fortune is waiting to be kind. I'm going to look at you till my eyes go blind. But the emptiness is endless, cold as the clay. You can always come back, but you can't come back all the way. But there's only one thing that I did wrong. I stayed in Mississippi for a day too long.
That's their own little arrangement. Mississippi.
Yeah.
So, I think
Oh
we're
man, that gave me goosies. That just gave me goosies. Thank you, guys.
We're here to give you goosies. So yeah, Dave's splitting out. He's gonna drive 2.5 hours tonight.
Don't tell him where I'm going.
No, I'm not telling him where you're going, but you're driving 2.5 hours to a campsite somewhere in Colorado. So if you can find that with your drone, you can.
I'll
crash
give you a
his party.
free record from the new album. I'll give you, if you can find me, I will give you a free album, which are free on Spotify, and they'll be out on August 3rd. And the album's called All in Due Time, and it's all brand new material from an amazing band compiled of Colorado friends and Atlanta friends and Florida friends. So yeah,
That's gonna be a good one.
we're working on it for a year now.
Yeah, in the Florida room.
In the Florida room, in the Wreckingroom,
Lots of rooms going on.
and 800 East.
Oh yeah, Ben's fabulous studio in Atlanta. Well, again, I want to thank you guys for coming up. I want to thank Volume.com for sponsoring this room and sponsoring this night, and Dave
Yeah,
for
man.
bringing it,
This is
getting
great.
off an airplane, coming over here, and just jumping in the booth
Yeah,
and playing with people you've
I
never
ain't-
met before. So
yeah. There ain't no cure for the summertime blues. I feel like someone's like older dad, like making all these one-liners. You know, I should be an older dad one day. Older dad blues.
well, thanks you guys for listening. You can find Dave Daniels on Instagram. What is it? It's
On the Fly.
On the Fly, 1982.
1982.
You can find him on volume.com, volume.com/Dave Daniels. Do you have any other ones you want to plug?
Like
for your-
social media things?
Yeah, or what's
No,
your
everything is on Instagram.
On Spotify, it's
Spotify,
Dave
you
Daniels,
look for
right?
Dave Daniels. I'm not the opera singer.
Okay. All right.
That guy,
Well-
I got to get that guy out of here.
We have our last song, Daylight, Hiding from Daylight, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything, any message behind this song you want to talk about, or do you want to just play it?
Let's just rock and roll,
Let's just
man. Let's
rock
just
it.
take it out a little bit further. Take some liberty with it at the end. You know, do some repeat chorus at the end.
So you want to just keep the chorus open?
No, yeah, I just got to look, so I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Okay.
Let's just play it right.
Let's play it. We'll try to play it right.
Make sure I'm in tune.
Yeah.
And for whoever's listening, I haven't been able to see who's watching and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm
Thank you.
sorry that there's I don't know how to read all these code words. Sandidian,
Oh wow, those are my friends from North Carolina.
North Carolina. They said they could barely find you, but they found you.
I'm so glad they did.
Yeah.
Wonderful people.
Yeah, a bunch of different folks on there, and thank you guys for watching. And when we get done with this, I'll probably do a little massage and put it back up, and it'll be living on the volumes and on the YouTubes and all that stuff. So thanks to everybody. Thanks to Randy Hansen in the booth for doing sound.
Thank you, Randy.
Christy Rose for doing video. My wonderful wife Jessie for helping out as always. And yeah, we'll be back here on the 31st with another version of Organonymous. So here we go. Are you good?
Yeah.
Cool.
Don't we look silly out here, baby? Cloak and dagger to the crazy. I pick you up at the park. You're sweeping after dark. Pretend just like you paid me. And I know my part well. I ain't got a line to sell. And you're not looking to be saved. Just lifted, loved, and laid, and some kiss and tell. And we can rip the world away and leave it all behind, gal. Your life will be waiting for you just when you get home. And baby, I don't know what the future holds, but I've never done what I was told. So if your heart isn't sold, I can be so bold, and I'll pay the rent. And all these local escapades, this silly past and passions fade. I just won't be there on the side, and we won't have to hide until that day. We can rip the world away and leave it all behind. Yeah, your life will be waiting for you just when you get home. Baby, I got nothing left except for the lust and time. Yeah, so tell me now, where do you want me to go? And she said, I'm hiding from daylight until the sun comes down. Hiding from daylight behind that locked door. I'm hiding from daylight, just like stray dogs begging for more.
Dave Daniels. We'll see you next year.
Let's get it on before that. That'd be great. Thanks so much.
That was a
This
blast.
is really cool, man. Thank you guys. This is like, we won the game. It's great.
Bradley Morse,
Thanks, Bradley.
Joe Mazza,
Thanks, Joe.
Scott Coulter.
Thank you, Scott.
Thank you guys. Thanks, Christy, Randy, everybody at Volume. And we'll see you guys next time.